evening. Here we go. I love the FA Cup. Watch along time. We all love a watch along. And what is a Peterborough? We will tell you exactly what a Peterborough is. Peterborough United in the Championship. Manchester City take their way. I still call it London Road. Don't think it's called London Road anymore. But yeah. Is that what it's called now? See, I'll tell you a little thing. I used to be absolutely the dog's bollocks on naming old stadiums. But now they've all got sponsorships and changes. I haven't got a clue what they're all called anymore.
I'm pretty sure it's like Housing something stadium. I'm just going to Peterborough United
Stadium.
Something like that, yeah.
He's sponsored by housing units. Posh bastards.
It is something like that, yeah.
Is that why they're called the Posh?
No, there you go. Western Home Stadium. So it's like one of them housing developers, isn't it? That's what they're called.
So posh by name, posh by nature.
I guess so.
How goddamn fat does my face look on that thumbnail?
I keep telling you, you're sitting too close to the camera, but you're in defiance. So I can't do anything about it.
Oh, dearie me. Well, hello to the 3 people who are watching.
3? That many? Bloody hell.
3? We're on a world record there at the Mancunian way. Yeah, the team news is in FA Cup 5th round. Before we get into that, can I just give you a little bit of news that I heard today?
Yeah, if I can give you a little bit of news that I heard today.
Is this what you were going to say to me?
No.
Go on.
Martin, are you trying to sneak off camera, by the way? Because
hello, Adam Quinn, by the way, my number 1 fan.
No, it's not number 1 fan, it's 1 fan.
Why have I gone lower down? What's going on?
Are you trying to get off screen?
Adam, we've got as many likes as we have watchers, so we're at 100% like viewage.
Go on, what's your fact of the day? Because I'll tell you my fact of the day
is the PGMOL. Mike Riley.
Let's call him Pigmol because it's better. Oh no, I saw that. It wasn't even Mike Riley, so you've already fucked up the fact.
No, Mike Riley has actually rang Everton.
It wasn't Mike Riley, it was the other guy.
No, but Mike Riley's rang him as well.
No, it was Barry Chuckle, not the other Chuckle.
Very true. Yeah, Everton have had an apology. When's ours for our 3,000 ones? And somebody's done what they normally do and changed Wikipedia. So Chris Kavanagh now has a Manchester City tattoo. That's his badge. His arm, his right arm, his head. His cousin's a season ticket holder at Main Road for 45 years. He's literally, they've changed the Wikipedia page of him to be like Manchester City heritage. Bless them. No, I've got like a really huge head.
Yeah, but that's a Peterborough. Look, we found
about what, 19 chins?
Yeah, Jack, and Ronnie, and Adam, and anyone who watches this. We found.
I don't know anymore, Ronnie. That picture you sent earlier on.
We found Peterborough.
No. Ronnie's getting ready at the minute. Right, Chris Toft, hello. How are you? Right, go on, Rob. What's your facts of the day?
Oh, my facts of the day is that Pep Guardiola says that Jack Grealish shouldn't listen to the fact that we all bully him.
Yeah, did you hear that?
No, I read it.
It's not about the amount of goals he scores, it's what he does in the game.
Pep didn't tell me personally, Martin. Me and Pep.
Well, I know he didn't.
Well, me and Pep are not on speaking terms anymore.
Roddy Rambo. That's what I was going to call you, but I'm not doing that. Yeah.
Manchester City's record signing Jack Grealish should ignore public opinion when he returns to action from injury, says manager Pep Guardiola. Well, yeah, absolutely. That is in line with everything else that Manchester City Football Club say these days. Ignore the fans. That's perfectly towing the club line, that is.
Yeah, basically, Pep Guardiola has come out on a massive, massive defence of Jack Grealish today. Well, he's got to, hasn't he? Because he is his £100 million man, isn't he? He can't exactly come out to the board and go, yeah, lads, I've messed up here. Can't do it, can I? To be totally fair. But here's my question. If a manager has to come out and do a major, 5-minute massive speech on a player to defend him to fans, does that tell you something? Does that not kind of tell you that Pep knows the fans are not happy with him? And let's be honest, I think Pep's probably not happy with him. In some psychological backwards way, that is Pep's way of saying, do you want to improve, mate? And you all think I'm taking the piss with that, but I'm not. I really am not. Anyway, Robbie's meant to be proving me wrong on some, and I don't mind because
I'm saving that for when the big hitters come into the stream. Speaking of big hitters, look who's back. He said he'd be back in March, and he's back. My old friend FIFA's back. Let's celebrate with a could have been killed.
It could have been killed.
Good evening, FIFA. I hope you're feeling a lot better, mate. Are you going to start talking about scones?
Fine, can you stop molesting your microphone?
Are you going to start talking about scones?
Nope, not at all. Can you stop molesting your microphone, though? Why don't you talking through the team sheet, Martin?
I'm waiting for a few other people to come in.
So what you're saying is that the people that are here right now are not important enough to tell?
Oh, of course they're important enough. We've got Rambo in the chat. Right, what we'll do is we'll start with the Manchester City type lineup, and it is somewhat surprising, if I'm honest with you. A lot of people say they're not surprised. I am a little bit. I didn't think he'd go as strong, but he has. Edison had to go with Edison net because Stefan's injured. Why could he have gone with Carson in this? Possibly.
No, man, he could have gone with me in net in this.
João Cancelo at right back. Nathan Ake and Diaz take up the berth. Ake's playing right side of defence today, which is a bit strange, considering he's left-footed. No mind. Zinchenko is back. Oh, it's going to be good to see that man today. I'd have put him up top, whatever. Gundogan, Fernandinho, and Phil Foden. Foden is on. Apparently, he's in the middle. Rob Foden's in the centre of midfield today.
Oh, that's an inkling as to what I want to talk about, mine.
Is this Pep doesn't put you in midfield unless you trust your comment? Mahrez, Gabriel Jesus, and Jack Grealish is back.
Nope, nothing to do with Pep trusting you in the middle or anything like that, Martin.
Substitutes bench: John Stones, Sterling, Laporte, Rodri, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Scott Carson, and backup second goalkeeper Kieran Slicker. Andy Madler is the referee. He's the bald one, isn't he?
Can I just talk about the hate about Jack Grealish for a second?
I was going to do the Peterborough team, but
fuck the Peterborough team, man. I can't even find it on the map. Look, when Jack Grealish was injured, all of the youth team players were on the bench. Now Jack Grealish is back, they've all been fucked off again. So basically, that's Pep Guardiola saying that Jack Grealish can't be trusted around the kids. Not my words, Pep Guardiola's.
You could say that about Jesus as well.
Thanks for ruining my joke. Thank you for absolutely ruining my joke.
It was a harsh joke. Listen, I'm going to say it. And you're all going to have a go at me. But where are the kids? Where are they even on the bench? Where is Dilat?
I just told you where they are.
Where on earth is Lavia? Where is Esperand? Where is... Oh, I could say, I don't even know where we go here. Please, somebody never tell me again these players are going to get a chance. Or these players are near the first team. Nobody ever tell me they're near the first team.
He's not allowed within 50 feet to the kids.
Because they're not. They're nowhere near the first team. They can't even get.
I mean, that's a government restraining order on Jack Grealish, mate. I mean,
is that what it is? And they can't even get on the bench. That's my big issue. They're not even on the bench. Have the EDS got an important game tonight or something? You know, Cole Palmer, bless the lad, is in the away end at Goodison Park cheering on the lads. We want him on the pitch, not in the stand singing. Never mind. Rant over. Listen, I suppose when you're at a big club, it comes with the territory, I'm afraid. it comes with the I'm like that, Jack.
I'm a Jack Leaf. EDS is in the bin. Thrown in the bin.
I am. I've probably EDS was last night. Yeah, they're not even on the bench. That's the part that gets me. They're not even on the bloody bench. So I don't know. I don't know. The team.
What's mostly hilarious about all of this is the fact that Manchester City are the biggest team in the world with the smallest first team squad in the world. And as you come into the final, 15, 20, 22 games of the season, whatever the maths is on that one, you need the squad firing on all cylinders and as fit as possible. Now, I understand if Pep Guardiola wanted to use this game to get minutes into the legs of Ake, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Gabriel Jesus, who have been missing starts, and even Jack Grealish, who have been missing starts, I understand that side of it. But what if one of them breaks down? We need the EDS lads to be up to the full speed of the Premier League. We need that, because we could lose any one of these first team players at any point.
Yeah. And we don't have a
listen, and that even includes the experience of sitting on a bench and not playing the game. That's still a level of experience that you can't gain at EDS games. Sitting on the bench. Martin, why are you doing the gurning again? Are you on cocaine, Martin?
No. I was scratching my top lip. Go on. Am I on cocaine? No. Go on, finish your point. Oh, it's all gone quiet now.
I don't think I need to finish my point. I think we need to get you to a rehab clinic, if I'm perfectly honest. The fact of the matter is, that EDS squad need to be in and around the first team for the experience, whether they play or not. The experience of sitting on a bench is massive. And I know that sounds ridiculous, and you're going to think, what's Rob on about? But it is. Being there for the atmosphere, being around the first team squad, being around the first team coaches, seeing how they react, see how they behave, see what their pre-match routines are like, see what their half-time routines are like, see how they warm up, see how they warm down, etc. All of it is massively invaluable. And the fact of the matter is that they can't even get a sniff now that Jack is back. It's a little bit worrying. But whatever. Anyway, we move. All right, I'm going to leave you with a little nugget here, Martin, just for you.
A nugget?
Yeah, a little nugget just for you, Martin. Now, one of your main arguments about Jack Grealish, and most of your Jack Grealish arguments have all been debunked and thrown in the bin, like NASA conspiracies. Pep Guardiola, and this was you, by the way, this is verbatim quote, Pep Guardiola's not playing Jack Grealish in his natural position, in the middle. And then my argument to you was that our middle is too packed with quality to put Jack Grealish at the top of the pecking order. Tonight would have been a wonderful time for Jack Grealish to get his chance in that middle, where you said he was best suited. And he's put Phil Foden in there instead and stuck Jack Grealish out wide. So, yeah, sorry mate, that's your last hill to die on that's just burnt in flames.
Yeah, there's not a lot I can say on this at the moment. I've just said it earlier. For a manager to come out and go on a massive rant of defence like he has on Jack Grealish today or yesterday, whenever it was, I think it was in yesterday when they do the stuff after 10 o'clock. I can't remember what it's called now. What's the word when they can't bring it out till late at night? But anyway, yeah, Pep, there's such thing as I basically defend too much, protest too much, and that's what Pep has kind of done. Is Walker still in the doghouse? Yeah, he's not even on the bench. Kyle Walker, Rob said it ages ago. Don't be surprised if he's sold at the end of the season. Embargo, that's it, Tom. Thank you. Don't be surprised if he's gone at the end of the season, Walker. I mean,
me again, back for 2 seconds to point out that Martin has completely skipped over what I was trying to get him to talk about.
What? About Phil Foden being in the middle. You're like the ghost of Christmas past. You just appear out of nowhere. I think Rob wanted me to talk about Phil Foden being in the middle, which is a good point, actually. And it is something I am looking forward to seeing tonight. Phil Foden, a lot of players have been fans, have been begging. I don't know if you know, my voice is totally on the way out at the minute. We begged for him to play in that middle. We've always said him being out wide left was a bit of a waste. And we've always said his long-term position was going to be that centre mid. Tonight, we will see. Now, it is Peterborough. The one thing Jack Grealish has got an issue with tonight, this is Peterborough. No offence, not trying to be arrogant, because trust me, Peterborough will give it their all. Trust me, they will. But Grealish has seriously got...
Nope, Martin, nope, sorry. Again, you're either being very evasive, like a snake caught in a corner, or you didn't listen to what you said 4 months ago and what I just challenged you with. You said that Jack Grealish, his best position is in the middle. And you said that Pep Guardiola, when he can, will incorporate him in the middle. And I said to you, he's about fifth in the pecking order. And he's going to find his chances of getting in that middle very hard. And we're playing against Peterborough away. And he's put Phil Foden in the middle instead. That was your last argument. That was your last hill to die on over Jack Grealish and your defence of Jack Grealish. And even against Peterborough, he's not done it. He's still stuck him out wide. Mm-hmm. So instead of talking about Kyle Walker or Phil Foden or what you did for Christmas, address the point.
I can't defend him anymore. Told you that weeks ago. I have stopped defending him because what I've done is, and what I did was, if I'll be honest with you, when I'm at games, I specifically watch him for about 20, 25 minutes. And that's where I saw about the Cancelo not passing to him or Cancelo being and him not joining on that left-hand side. And you start noticing, go to games, honestly, pick a player and watch them just on their own. And you will see some really, really interesting things. You'll see things you will not notice. A lot of the off-the-ball stuff. Are they running? Are they pointing? Are they communicating? And when I started watching Jack, he doesn't look comfortable. He doesn't look overly happy. He doesn't look like
very evasive again, Martin.
I'm not. I'm
asking you, why is Pep Guardiola? You said Jack Grealish.
He's about 5th or 6th in the pecking order. He's not good enough.
Can you stop wobbling your desk?
I can't. I'm not going to defend something that I agree with now. I have completely 360'd on Jack Grealish. I have.
180'd, not 360'd. If you're 360s, you're back to the Jack Grealish argument.
Well, I might be back to it if he does well here and he scores an hat-trick.
Oh, so you're a fair weather pundit. Okay.
No, listen, I have completely flip-flopped on him. I have. And call me flip-flop, call me whatever you want to do. I have done. Because I made a point because I thought, I'll be honest with you. I will be honest. Sometimes I like to get a little one-up on Rob at times. I'm going to admit it. Rob's known this for
when are you going to do it?
And what I thought I'd do, I'm going to watch Jack really closely so I can get something I can just defend him on. And the lad just let me down. The lad let me down. So that's it. Forget it. Move on. I want him to do well. Of course I want him to do well. Do I want him to do well? Big time I want him to do well. I just sadly don't think he'll fit in at the club. That's nothing against him personally. I don't think he will. But we'll wait and see. Especially tonight's his chance. If he doesn't do it tonight, then you have got questions. You have got questions. Big time. Big time questions. I am set up straight. Stop being pillocks. Bloody pair of you. You are shy having a knackered spine.
Do you know what a pillock is?
Excuse me. Why, Abdallah? Why are you making excuses for Kyle Walker when you know it's not the yellow card situation?
Let me bring up the dictionary definition.
No, I don't actually. It's not the yellow cards, Abdallah. No chance.
A pillock is a variant of the archaic pillcock, which means a penis. And a pillock in Northern English means a stupid person. So, Jack Lee, you've just been personally attacked. I apologise.
Up the posh.
Martin's just called you a stupid penis.
No, can we go back to Abdallah's comment about he's collecting too many yellow cards? I think Abdallah's a bit of a
Oh, Tom Betts doesn't watch our programmes where we prove shit like he is spouting is absolutely wrong. Sing it with me.
Anyway, let's get into the lineup for Peterborough. I don't know if I will be honest, I haven't heard of many of them. So they've got Bender in there. I'm waiting for Rob's psyche comment. Knight, Edwards, Kent. They're going for the back three, according to this. Ward, Grant, Fuchs, and Coulson. And a front three of Poku, Jones, and is it Zamodics? Sounds like something you buy from IKEA. Beavers, Clark, Harris, Brown, Cornell, Marriott, Burrows, Corbett, Mumba, and Barker are all on the bench for the posh. And if you don't know who Peterborough is, there was a famous old football manager who's now director, I think, at Peterborough. He's been there for many years. Barry Fry, former Birmingham City, Southend, Barnet manager, been up and down the Dale, left and right. He's been round football for many years. Used to run down the touchline when he scored a goal. Very famous for having a pee in every corner of the St Andrews pitch to get rid of the gypsy curse that apparently that was held over the St Andrews pitch. Yeah, believe it or not. So, yeah, Barry Fry in to do with them. Now, remember, Peterborough did lose their manager last week, Darren Ferguson. We all know who he is, old Bacon Face's son. They did resign from, I think it's like his third spell at Peterborough United since he's been there. The last time we played them was in our 1981 FA Cup final against, well, it wasn't the final, but when if anyone remembers the 81 final, the Ricky Villa goal, the very famous goal that is shown week in, week out, every time there's an FA Cup game. But yeah, we played Peterborough last time on our way to Wembley. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. Speaking of Barry Fry, he's on the TV right now. He's old Bazza. But yeah, I'll go through some of Peterborough's last few results for you. They are currently in the Championship and they are currently rock bottom. Played 33 games, they've won 5, drawn 6, and they have, as I am recalling it, looks like they've lost 22 games. They have a goal difference of -42. So they like to ship a few goals, do the old posh, does the old Peterborough. Also, Peterborough were famous. I don't know if anyone have watched it. Was the Ron Atkinson experiment where he went in there and was a troubleshooter for Peterborough, got him a load of money. So yeah, was on Sky many, many years ago. So yeah, Peterborough are well known about. Jack Lee's gone for a 2-1 win. 2-1 win. 2-1 win. I'm going to go 4-1 tonight. Maybe 4-2. I think this game will be very lively. Peterborough have nothing to lose. I expect them to come and have a go from the get-go, enjoy it, packed house. It's going to be absolutely bouncing at the Western Stadium, or whatever it's called. I'll call it London Road. It will always. It's because I've said, well, I think Walker will be gone next year, and he's telling me that but he won't be. He's telling me, Abdallah's making the point that Walker will not be gone in the summer. And I disagreed with his comment of that. I think he's been rested tonight because of too many yellow cards. I mean, listen, I genuinely do not believe Walker has been rested tonight because he's got too many yellow cards. Sorry, I don't. That isn't what Pep does. So he really doesn't. Pep Guardiola, you just look over the last few weeks, ever since Walker did what he did in the Champions League, he has fallen out of favour with him. And the thing is with Pep, when you fall out of favour with him, very hard to get back in with him. Very hard. You know, so we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen with that one. I don't want Walker to leave, but at the moment, he's not in the good books, clearly. But yes, Peterborough, rock bottom of the Championship in their last few games. I'm just going to get their last few results up for you. We'll go from January. We'll start from January. See, now in January, they had a couple of, they got stuffed by Commentary 4-1 at home, beat 3-0 by West Brom, beat by Sheffield United at home, beat 4-0 by, see, when they get beat, they do get a bit of a whooping. You do get a whooping. Got beat 3-0 at home to Hull, and they were down there. That was their last outing. Fulham only beat them 2-1 at Craven Cottage a couple of weeks back, which was surprising, was a week ago now. But yeah, Peterborough on their last outing at home on Saturday got beat 3-0 by Hull City. I've not ignored any of your points now. We've gone through it. Have I ignored any of your points? Oh, that one. I think what you're going to remember is, I think where people, because I've said it, I think where people have got this idea of Stones being a poor right back was because he looked a little bit off the pace on Saturday. But what people have to remember is because of the midfield. All the problems that we had in that first half against Everton is down to that midfield. Down to that midfield. And the thing is, Stones is not a natural right back. We're not saying he's not. But Fabian Delph was never a natural left back. Zinchenko is not a left back. He's a cam. So we'll wait and see. I'm over the moon about Zinchenko playing tonight. I think it'll be great. I'd love him to score tonight. Get him out of the match. Score a banger. Look, listen, I have no issue with Walker, Tom Betts going back to that. No issue at all. I think maybe, like you just said, I think maybe it's a step too far what's happened now with Walker. And he might have to fight for his place again. He might have to majorly fight for his place. But let's get into it. We are 14 minutes away from the 5th round of the FA Cup. There are other games tonight. There is Crystal Palace and Stoke, and Middlesbrough and Tottenham are playing. So Middlesbrough are playing up at the Riverside. Is that even still called the Riverside anymore? Where they are playing Tottenham. That is their reward for knocking the rags out on penalties at the Swamp. Palace and Stoke. And then tomorrow night, it's Luton Town and Chelsea, Southampton and West Ham, and Liverpool and Norwich. And I think, and then on Thursday, there's Everton and Boreham Wood. So Cal will be happy with that. And then on Monday, Nottingham Forest take on Huddersfield in an old championship tie. So the games are starting tonight, and they're going to go running right up until Monday evening. Yeah, it's going to be a good few days of cup football action. And trust me, I want to win this cup. You're not in trouble at all, Rob. I'm telling you now, this to me is above the Champions League. This is above the Champions League. And a lot of fans have just gone mad at me. Thrown the toys out of the pram and said, Martin, you're talking out your backside. Do you know what I mean? Sorry. That's what it is all about. What are you on about? Martin wants subscribers, not facts. What are you on about? When have I said you're in trouble? Well, go on, say it then. Say your bit. When have I ever been able to shut you up? Play the game. Don't come in here and become the victim. I can't shut Rob up, so why he's got that idea? And I wouldn't shut Rob up. So off you go, Rob. Abdallah, sit back, get your popcorn, mate. You're about to get a bit of a lesson. Go on, Rob. And he's gone quiet. He's gone quiet on me. Rob, just say your bit, please. Will someone get Rob to talk? God knows how that looks.
I think I'll give Martin a lesson instead. So for months and months and months, we've been establishing how far Martin should sit away from his computer, how he should not wobble his desk, how he should not bang his microphone, how he should sit up straight. All of those things are in the bin right now. So I'm just gonna.
Listen, I'm sat up. If I sit up anymore, I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, apps open on his computer as well. That's another one. So Martin, what I've observed in the last 31 minutes is you're lagging all over the place because you've got about 58 web pages open, and you'll say, "No, I haven't," and you have.
I've got 2 open: YouTube and BBC.
Well, you should have 0 open. That is the.
Are we still live?
Probably.
Hello. I'm still live. For some reason, someone's echoing. That's really weird. I can hear myself.
No, tilt your camera down 6mm.
We did rush on to that.
Put your arms out in front of you.
Pardon?
Put your arms out in front of you.
Why?
Put your arms out in front of you. Can you touch your desk?
No.
Are you lying?
No, I can't. Look. I can touch the microphone because it's hanging off my desk.
Okay, I'll leave you alone now then. Have you closed those apps on your computer?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
On Tammy's Life?
On Tammy's Live. Just swore at my missus.
Oh, the CIA interrogators watching this footage know you're lying.
Who's the CIA runner? Chris Baker will be here in a minute. I know. Shove it. Martin's live and very dangerous. I am Big Morgan. Right. We are 8 minutes away from kickoff. Listen, people might think 4-2 is an arrogant scoreline. Listen, Peterborough scoring 2 goals against us. He's not arrogant. It's beyond arrogant. It's the complete opposite to arrogant. Peterborough will have a goal tonight. This is the FA Cup. Shocks happen. Crazy things happen in this competition. So for everyone to come in and think this is just going to be an absolute rollover and a steamroll, it may very well be. In Manchester City,
so arrogant, Martin. Right, anyway, back to the right-back conundrum. Kyle Walker, I've said 5 years in a row now, I've said he's the greatest left-back, greatest right-back in world football, which he has been until this season where he's had absolute nightmares. He even got substituted at half-time in one game, got a red card extension on his ban for kicking out at a player in the European Cowabunga Cup. All the rest of it, yes, he is very fast. Yes, he's very good at recovery runs, but not all right-backs have to be fast. Everyone bums João Cancelo, and he looks like he's running in treacle. So there's that argument out the window about how you have to be fast to be a right-back or a left-back. Waffle. You have to be good at defending and good at measured attack. John Stones as a right back, played at Everton as a right back, was very, very good for Everton as a right back. In fact, had a great game against Manchester City at right back. And that's not the black and white days, that's only about 5-6 years ago. Played competently for us at right back about 5 or 6 times while he's been at Manchester City. And every single problem caused on Saturday for Manchester City was the midfield, not the defence. So, I don't know. We can all bum Kyle Walker if you want, but problem ain't John Stones.
Yeah, I think it's only harsh to blame John Stones. I did say on Saturday, I didn't think Stones had the greatest game. And I do stand by that, but I think there was other reasons behind that. One, I will give it to Anthony Gordon as well. I think we've also got to give Anthony Gordon a little bit of credit because it's not always the fullback or the defender that is having a poor game. Sometimes they're just up against a young lad or a player who just wants to be adventurous and have a go. And I'm full of confidence. And Anthony Gordon is a young lad been out to lose. He's going to have a go. Of course he is. And you've also got to remember the big thing with John Stones is he is a natural centre-back. So sometimes he may get drawn to the centre because that happens on instinct sometimes. When you're so used to playing, it's not like Zinchenko, who's had 3 or 4 years at left-back, or Delphi, who had 2 or 3 seasons at left.
Martin doesn't wear shitty City tops on streams anymore. One, because only club shop wankers. By the way, if you're under the age of 25 and you wear City shirts, that's fine, you're still a child. If you're over the age of 25 and you wear City shirts, you're either a virgin or you've got bigger problems in life. And also, the light colours of City shirts interfere with the green screen, so Martin has to wear dark tops. Fact.
That's why you may say the jacket or the same jumper twice a week, because
As to why he's wearing like an outdoor fucking coat that you go mountain climbing in, I don't know.
It's because Martin hasn't got an array of just black stuff in his wardrobe. I can't wear light colours. Might get away with a bit of dark grey. Try it. Is Grealish on? Didn't know. Yes, Grealish is playing. Mahrez to get an hat-trick. What is everyone's actual proper score? Yeah, Martin climbing. Do not be cheeky, Tom Betts. Martin does go walking. I do like a walk.
Up the stairs, down the stairs.
Can't do it anymore. I have a walking stick. That matters. It's what happens when you've got spinal stenosis. Yeah. Right, they're on the way out. Everyone's looking up spinal stenosis now, aren't they? They're on the way out, and there's the Ukrainian flag. Zinchenko is holding it. Look at that. Captain for the night. How good's that to me, Zinchenko, captain? No VAR tonight, Conor Morris, no.
Walking to Costa, that counts as mountain climbing in Oldham.
They are playing in the Aqua kit tonight. Stay strong, Ukraine is the flag. That's all the message being shown at the moment at the London Stadium. Rodri's on the bench, mate.
Yeah, there are 2 other FA Cup fixtures tonight and the Premier League fixture, Martin.
Yes. Oh, is it a Premier League fixture? What's the Premier League fixture?
You've caught me out here. I want to say Leicester for some reason.
Is it Burnley? It's got to be a Burnley game because they've got shitloads of games to catch up on.
Burnley versus Leicester. Yeah.
There you go.
Peterborough versus City, 7:15 kickoff. Crystal Palace versus Stoke, 7:30. And Middlesbrough versus Bottle Spurs at 5 to 8.
There you go. We are seconds away from the kickoff here at the Western Home Stadium. FA Cup 5th round. I'm going to run through the teams very quickly. The Manchester City lineup, as you know, he's
I'm going to interrupt you, Martin. It's been Plodgery for the last 2 games because Bernardo Silva's been at fucking cam or fucking left wing. So, facts.
Edison is in goal. Cancelo, Ake, Ruben Diaz, Zinchenko. Fernandinho is CDM. Gundogan and Phil Foden comes into midfield, which is great news. Riyad Mahrez on the right, Grealish on the left, and Gabriel Jesus in the middle. Zinchenko is captain tonight. The substitutions for Manchester City are John Stones, Razmataz, Sterling, Emerick Laporte, Rodri. Applaud me that he has been for the last few games. Kevin De Bruyne is on the bench. Bubblegum Bernardo Silva's on the bench. Scott Carson and Kieran Slicker are your two backup goalkeepers. Andy Madley is the referee as well. This just takes me back to the old days, you know. When you look at stadiums like this is just like 1997. It really is. This is why I loved City back then, because look at it. You just went there. No. So the Peterborough team, Bender, Knight, Edwards, Kent, Coulson, Fuchs, Ward, Zamodix, Pokey or Poku, Grant and Jones. Grant McCann is the brand new manager of Peterborough. Yeah, his opening game didn't do well. Got smacked 3-0 by Hull. Remember, these are rock bottom of the championship. 24 out of 24. What is a Peterborough, apparently? Why are Peterborough lined up? What's going on? Have I missed something? Hello? Can someone tell me what's going on? Because there's no sound. No, because Peterborough doing some thing. Well, City are doing Black Lives Matters and Peterborough are just clapping. What was that about? So did Peterborough not do Black Lives Matters? So why didn't City do it? We've kicked off now, Rob. Why didn't City do that? Because someone tell me why City didn't do it. Why? Because someone stand in unity. Well, that's a lot. I don't know. Yeah, what? Sorry, I was late there by 10 seconds. I do apologise.
Every time you get distracted by a fucking fly on the ceiling.
Manchester City are shooting. Right to left. Pompey. Peterborough are going from left to right as you look. And it's been a minute gone. And it's in the hands of the Peterborough goalkeeper. He's going to roll it out. Jesus. Oh, go on, Gabby. Oh. Goalkeeper took a chance, Bender there, and Gabby was on him like a flash. Bang! Nearly got a goal there. Goalkeeper won't do that again. Was he not? You remember Andy Dibble when he did that? Was it Andy Dibble? And Nottingham Forest, his goalkeeper did it once, and Sean Goater scored like that. Just rolled out in his arms and rolled it across the floor. And here come Peterborough now.
Roman Empire has just come up with the absolutely best suggestion ever.
Go on, Jack.
I'm going to get Martin one of those dog shock collars, and every time he's disobedient, he's getting fucking 40 volts up his arsehole.
Anyway. Are you talking about the IDOS kit, Patrick? Because that was hanging, mate. That wasn't a nice kit, mate. Sky blue, that's what we should have been. When we went to that laser blue, it was not good. Not good. Zinchenko now, 2.5 on the clock. Aki now going to spray the ball out. It's a bit bald, this pitch, you know. Remember what they say? Don't cross the boss. Edison, who's don't know what he was doing there. He was trying to take the piss a bit. Diaz, little 5-yard ball out to Fernandinho. Fernandinho now is going to play a ball over the top, straight onto Riyad Mahrez in a section of the pitch that has no grass. Mahrez across. Peterborough player gets there 3 minutes in. Phil Foden checks back on his left foot, twists, turns, plays it all the way back to Ruben Diaz, back to Fernandinho, back to Mahrez. Oh, Cancelo on the right. Cancelo feints across. Twists, turns, again, feints across. Back to Riyad. Riyad, back inside to Ruben Diaz, back inside to Fernandinho. Fernandinho now sprays across to Zinchenko. Jack Grealish now on the City left comes inside into Zinchenko. And he lets one loose, and it wildly goes high and wide and not very handsome. Zinchenko had a pop. Pep's happy. Look at that. He's giving him a clap. .20 on the clock are just coming up to it, and it's Peterborough 0, City 0. FA Cup 5th round, and it has literally all been Manchester City so far. There come Peterborough down the right-hand side. Zinchenko, candy off a baby. Inside to Phil Foden now. Phil Foden checks, turns, back all the way to steady Eddie. Edison now right-footed. Taking a chance on that pitch, aren't you? Little ball across the floor to Zinchenko. Sure, I'd be that confident. Ake nearly gets his pocket pinch. Plays it inside to Cancelo. Cancelo cross to Phil Foden, who's going to go down the right towards Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez cuts inside, still cutting inside. Little dink over the top, trying to play in Grealish. Gets played out by the Peterborough defender. Cancelo, I think I'd rather play on the long grass, if I'm honest. 5:20 on the clock. Peterborough 0, City 0. Diaz now cross to Fernandinho. Pep did have a bit of a laugh about in his pre-match, talking about he doesn't want to be on our coaching staff. Who would want to be a coach at City? Gundogan, lovely control and turn there. Fernandinho back inside to Gundogan. Ilke, twist inside to Foden. That's got to go to Mahrez. Mahrez. Oops. I don't know what that was. Pep doesn't know what that was. Mahrez got in an absolute wonderful crossing position, and he's probably cleared the back stand at the back behind the goal. That was lovely from Ilke. Carried on the overlap with Foden, and Mahrez just, oh no, he actually hit the roof of the stand. Give him credit. Got the ball back. Can we have our ball back, please? 6.5 on the clock. Foden inside to Gundogan. Ake. My voice is so going. I'll be non-existent by post-match. Cancelo now. Across to Nathan Ake, the Dutch destroyer. Zinchenko now inside. Little ball back to Gabby into Ilke. Zinchenko gives it another one across to Mahrez. Mahrez, left foot, cuts inside, back out to Cancelo. Cancelo stops it from going out. Ake all the way back to Edison. Are they singing Premier League and having a laugh? Are they taking a piss? Have they touched the ball in all this time? Well, Mahrez has touched the ball. Mahrez has probably seen most of the ball so far. Cancelo drops him on his ass. And again. And again. You're taking the piss now, son. Back to Jesus. That was a bit too much from Cancelo, that. Could have got it in twice. Foden, Gundogan wasn't happy there. Was out wide by Foden. He wasn't happy. Grealish. What's Grealish doing back to Foden? He's a literally 10-man wall now. Ruben Diaz. Riyad Mahrez. Cancelo's there, but Mahrez gets the ball in to Jack at the back. Gabby. Plays it in. Zinchenko. They're all trying to set Zinchenko up. They're trying to make Zinchenko score here. They're thinking bollocks to score him. We'll just look for Zinchenko. Zinchenko is picking up some lovely positions on the edge of that box. Doesn't even need to defend at the minute. Well, he's had a couple of sighters. Next one, top bins. Top bins from Zinc. That's where it's going. Bottom of the onion bag. Big ball up, headed on. Zinchenko, nice comfortable header back to Ruben Diaz. Wants Edison to come. He doesn't. Forcing the ball to go out of play. Don't get too complacent. Pep, not happy body. Happy bunny, having a word with Lilo. Trouble with that Lilo, full of hot air. Peterborough now. Lovely ball down the right side. Aki gets caught out there. And it has important save. Fuchs there on the right foot. Edison near post. Great save. Aki caught absolutely flat-footed. He either lost the sight of the ball, lost flight of the ball. Wasn't expecting it to. He did slow down on the surface. The ball come over. It took a deflection off Aki, that. First corner of the game goes to the home team. Ball in. Edison, easy pickings for the Brazilian goalkeeper. And Peterborough doing something a bit naughty there, not allowing Edison to release that ball quickly. Well, Edison was going to release that ball quickly, and the Peterborough guy just punches it out of his hands. That's got to be a yellow card. See, what you'll get from these teams in the lower leagues, they'll come up with proper shithousery. So they'll punch the goalkeeper to stop him. So they'll know Edison plays the ball out. So they'll punch the ball out of his, accidentally knock into him. So he can't release the ball quickly. They'll do all sorts of little things. Riyad Mahrez now on this right-hand side, approaching 11 minutes in. Peterborough City 0. FA Cup, 5th round, Mancunian way. Live watch along. If you're not here, where are you? Cancelo. Ooh. And it's away, and it is out just off Grant for a corner kick. First one of the game, 11 minutes into Manchester City. Riyad Mahrez to take. Bit quiet in the chat. What's going on? Come Riyad Mahrez now. Ball in. Jack Grealish with the flick on. And he goes across everyone. Gabriel Jesus picks up the loose ball. And it's tapped away by Edwards. And out for another second consecutive City corner. 12 minutes in, Fernandinho places it outside the quadrant. There we go. 12 minutes in. This is going to be the right-footed and swinging corner. Fuchs is all over our player there. Ball in. Big header. Away by Edwards. Bang. Smashes it down the pitch. I'm still, listen, screw it. I'm calling it the London Stadium because it is. London Road. That is London Road. Don't care. Anyone says will always be London Road. None of this Western Homes bloody community stadium crap. Sponsored by Housing Units. Posh by name, posh by nature. Here comes Mahrez now swinging on that right foot. And it's cleared away by the Peterborough defence. Mahrez now trying to close it down. The ball is bobbling all over the shop in this muddy, rough pitch. Foden to Fernandinho, the 37-year-old, 38-year-old. Ball in, and that is going to be out for another Manchester City corner. It's all City now. Peterborough probably having the best chance through Fuchs. Ball over the top. Ake lost his man, lost flight of the ball. And forcing Edison after a slight nick off Ake into a very, very good save down his left side near post. 13.5 on the clock. Zinchenko now, desperate. City captain but tonight gives the ball away. Here comes Peterborough down the right-hand side, plays the ball onto Fuchs. Fuchs up against Diaz. Fuchs looking a bit lively, wiggles in and out. And lovely, Zinchenko there makes up for the error. Diaz now, 14 minutes bang on the clock. Zinchenko plays it inside to Fernandinho. Fernandinho now looking for options. I ain't got many. Plays it across to left-hand side to Silky Ilky, inside to Zinchenko. Zinchenko trying to play it through the legs, but he gets shuts very quickly. Back through to Fernandinho. Fernandinho to João Cancelo, the Portuguese. Up over to the Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez back to Zinchenko. Zinchenko back out to Jack Grealish. To Gundogan. And it's cleared and out again for a fourth Manchester City corner in a matter of minutes. There's literally about 4 corners in 4 minutes so far for the Blues. City are trying to get the ball on the overlap to that byline and get the cut back. So far, it has been defended well by the Posh. Remember, 24 out of 24 in the Championship. Ball in, headed away. And Peterborough pick up the possession. Tackled by Diaz. Out for a Peterborough throw. Posh 0, City 0, 15.5 on the clock. Peterborough will be probably quite happy with this. They defended well. Grant McCann will probably be sat there going, it's exactly what I want. Big throw in there. Cancelo does clear that. We've got some big units, this Peterborough team. Some very big units. And they're away again here. And Ake. Oh!
Hey, Martin.
What?
Martin.
Yeah.
Am I easily ignored tonight or something? Have you got me on mute in your head?
Go on, what do you want?
The Peterborough fans are singing you're just a shit Man United.
Are they?
Is that because when they're not supporting Peterborough, they're supporting
United. You like that? Peterborough United. Hey. Ake. It's a good job he wasn't through on goal then. If he'd have been a bit more central, Ake were bye-bye then. I love the way when Kai goes, the grass reminds me of the old days of football. I used to play on pitches like this. I used to manage on pitches like this. Boggy and everything. Mahrez, clear that out the way. Oh, Ronnie, don't say that. Don't say that, Ronnie. Here comes Cancelo now, 17:15 on the clock.
Well, Martin, to be fair, Ronnie is our EDS specialist, so we'd know what, you know, I've not seen much of Grealish. What's he called? Grealish? Grelic? Grolunge? Whatever he's called. I've not seen much of him this season.
Jack Collins.
Is he any good, Ronnie, from the EDS?
What did you make of Aki's little thing there, Rob? Is he like filling the hole in with crap? He's like, screw it, I'll fill the hole in. We're going to do a GoFundMe to get Peterborough some grass. Ball up, and that's literally to no one. And Cancelo has got the time and the day to turn and bring the ball out. 18:15 on the clock, 0-0. Peterborough will be absolutely delighted with this. Remember, it has to end. It's the replays. It's the replays, by the way. Because someone checked if the 5th round has replays. Because I thought it was only the 3rd and the 4th round don't have replays. I thought the 5th round does have a replay. Can somebody let me know, please, in the comments? Because I'll be sat here waiting for the next 30 minutes. And we're playing them back at the Etihad. Come on, Borough. Come on, Borough. Come on, Borough. She's at the wrong ground. Yes, I know, Peterborough. I know. I'm joking. I've never heard of Peterborough being called Borough. Generally called the posh, not Borough. Middlesbrough are called Borough.
Hey Martin, did you know today that the best shot-stopping goalkeeper in a penalty shootout has been linked with Newcastle?
How's that?
So that gives you every idea. If that's true, that gives you every idea of Newcastle's intention. Signing a bunch of wankers.
Oh, well. How much will Kepa cost them? Did he say, Rob, how much Kepa will cost them? Ball it. Ooh. There will be extra time, okay. Rob, you're not telling me, how much will Kepa cost Newcastle? People
Sorry,
are
what are you waffling about?
Boy.
I'm trying to watch the football. What are you waffling about? Oh, Martin's
How
just
much will
taking his head
Kepa
off.
cost them?
What?
How much will Kepa cost Newcastle?
I don't fucking know.
Well, he is like the world's greatest penalty saver, isn't he? We got told that once, you see, that he was great at penalty saves. So me and Rob now call him the world's best penalty saver. Everyone's wondering, hey, how does he mean Kepa from there? He's now got a new nickname. It's called Kipper. Kipper save. $21 on the clock. A beg of Skittles. Why are you begging for Skittles, Ronnie? That's to go with you. I won't say that. Fernandinho now, 21-10 on the clock. Peterborough now sitting nil. It has. Peterborough have had little half chance, a little half sort of bits, but it has mainly been Manchester City in this 22 minutes of play. Jack Grealish, oh, see you, son. Leaves him for gone back to Silky Ilke. Oh, it's Jack Grealish did actually quite well there. Ilke there just trying to do his trademark turn and swivel. He does like a trademark turn and swivel and a shot, does Gundo. So he's getting his eye in for Saturday. Sunday, innit? I keep getting it Sunday now. Let's put a derby on.
The way that Martin was gurning before, I thought he'd had a bag tonight.
Bag of what? Don't say it. Zinchenko back to the greatest footballer the world has ever seen. The £100 million man. There's only one Jack Grealish. Ake. Across to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz now. Plays it into João. Cancelo to Riyad Mahrez. And the ball's out of play. Peterborough do well. Defend it really good. Well, you're off to the Priory. You should be after that photo earlier. Oh, yeah, there's one for the ladies. Jack Grealish in his tight shorts. My missus will be happy. Hey, believe it or not, I'll tell you a bit of breaking news while there's a goal kick going on. My missus is going to the derby on Sunday. My missus has a ticket for the derby on Sunday. What can I say? What's a Grealish? I don't know. I'm taking the missus to a derby. Am I off my trolley? Means Martin will have to be on his best behaviour. Phil Foden, ball over the top. Trying to get in Jack Grealish. It comes off the Peterborough man, and that'll be another Manchester City corner. 24 minutes gone. Quick corner there, taken by Grealish. Back inside to Gundogan. Back out to Zinke. Inside to Silke Ilke. Ball plays across to Fernandinho. Little cushion header to play it on to Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez, lovely. It's its son. Oh, and he literally takes a shot. It's a deflection. Could have gone anywhere. And Peterborough get it away. And here come Peterborough on the break. And they have got it out if they play this correctly. That is good football by Peterborough. Give him the credit there. Tell you, give Peterborough the credit there. And that's just with Rob, Ronnie. That's just with Rob outside Mercedes having a fight. See in a minute when Peterborough break in, they are a little foot in, stop it, take the foul, stop it dead, get them all back in. City at the moment, I've got the dark arts going in. No, I'm a good boy, me, Colonel Ward. Good boy. And here come Peterborough, deflected shot. Fuchs there with the old, was it Poku? It was Poku. I keep calling him Fuchs. The other guy's Fuchs. That was Poku. There's Fuchs. Number 15 is Poku. Not that I watch Peterborough week in, week out. 25.5 on the clock. 0-0. City now playing little triangles down his left-hand side. Jack Grealish coming on his right foot. Trying to spray it out to Gabriel Jesus, but he gets tackled, and here come Peterborough again. Fernandinho. There he is there. Louis Shakes, come on now, be positive. Yeah, we ended up that scoreline was totally flattering to us. Cheltenham didn't quite deserve that. Ooh, go on. That was a fair ball. Stop moaning. Peterborough now coming down this left-hand side, City right-hand side. Ruben Diaz. And here comes Peterborough coming down the right. 26.5 on the clock. Peterborough nil, City nil. Good game so far. I'm quite enjoyed this game. I think it's been very entertaining. Very entertaining indeed. Here comes Jack Grealish now down the left-hand side. Plays into Ake. A Dutch destroyer. Cancelo plays it in, trying to get Ilke in. They cleared it only as far as Riyad Mahrez. 27 on the clock. Riyad Mahrez inside to Gundogan. Gundogan hits it into the Peterborough defender. Out for Manchester City. Six corner. We've not even played half an hour yet. We'll be in double figures for corners soon. Riyad Mahrez to take this corner kick. Ball in from Mahrez, little flick from Fernandinho. Oh! And Peterborough get it away. And Cancelo manages to not quite keep it in play. And Peterborough have a throw-in approaching the 30-minute mark. As I've just said, I'm going to check it. I will check our time as well. But according to Ronnie, there will be extra time tonight. It has to end tonight. No replays. Must be the quarter-final, then the replays begin. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. Been work all day. And then I have to go straight to my parents' house. So, yeah, been busy. I'll catch my missus and my kids at some point. Here comes Diaz now. I'll just get a big net and catch him that way. It was a joke. Fernandinho now, 28 and a half on the clock. Fernandinho, who's got the room of London Road to roam into. Aki now, it was the wrong night to wear white, wasn't it? Shouldn't have worn white on this muddy pitch. This will be like a mud bath in about 40 minutes. All you need now is a bit of rain, and it's like proper 1970s football. This Jack Grealish, Gundogan. Oh, it's just wide. It was bending. It was not bending enough. Just not enough whip on that from Mr. Whipper. Tried to whip it into that bottom left-hand corner. Couldn't get enough whip or bend onto it. And it just goes by that left-hand side. Yeah. Rob is literally, I think everyone's got Sky News on 24/7 at the minute, haven't they? Zinchenko back to Gabu. We've got post-match yet, Rob. Patrick's watching and be like, oh, we're doing post-match. Gundogan. Grealish. Go on, Jack. Go on, Jack. Go on, Jack. Anyway, 30 minutes gone. Peterborough 0, City 0. Therefore, I feel like I'm cheating on Ukraine. Shouldn't laugh, but you should. It's a City game, you know. Jack Grealish with a good run there. We won't talk about the actual shot. No, I feel like I'm being nasty now. He took a shot and he was under pressure and it went high wide and not very handsome in the end. Pep was clapping. 30 on the clock. If you are new onto the channel or you've not given it a thumbs up yet, what are you doing? Give it a thumbs up. Come on. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Give it a subscribe. That'd be even amazing. We're trying to get to 500 as very quickly as we can. And then on to the magic 1K. It's like getting uphill without a rope at the moment. You know, they always say the first 1,000's always the hardest. But I'll tell you what, we couldn't do it without any of you amazing, amazing people. You are all superstars. I cannot thank you enough. Here comes Jack. Can't thank him enough for the minute. Oh, suck off Mahrez's toe. Off his toe. Coulson just, I don't even know how he's done that. Literally stretched every ounce of his body. Stop the ball going to Mahrez. Mahrez now with this. Come on, one of these corners has to have a chance. Straight into the hands of the goalie, and the referee's going to blow up. And that's going to be a free kick to the push. Madly now. Is that his brother? That must be his brother. Ah! Oh, their goalie took a right whack. He's the third choice keeper. Thanks, Ronnie. That's made it even worse. They're playing their third choice goalkeeper. Are you having a laugh? No, you're winding me up, Ronnie. Ronnie, you're winding me up. He's not the third choice goalie. You're having a laugh. You're winding me up, lad. Oh dear. The Peterborough fans are having a giggle and a laugh. All there. Singing and dancing and waving to the cameras. Trying to get famous. That was a couple of minutes that'll be added on at injury time. Look at that. They've even got the old metal sheets up there on the top of the roof. That is proper football. Was mentioned in the warm-up. Wow, that is just amazing. They're playing the third choice goalkeeper. Rob, they're playing the third choice goalie. We have a word here with this lot. Shoot on sight and we score. Edison comes flying. We're playing our like number one goalie and they're playing their third choice. Oh. That's good to hear, Muddy Duck. Absolutely great news, that, mate. And anyone who's managed to get over the border or get family or friends over the border, that is amazing. I think Abdallah has managed to get his family over the border, which is absolutely super. The other two are injured. Wow. Don't, Ronnie, because you're just making me more sad that we're still 0-0 after 35 minutes and they've got like the 17th choice goalkeeper in net. Oh, no, I'm not joking. I'm not arrogant. Don't do arrogance. That's a foul. No, it was our throw. By the way, if Peterborough handball it tonight in the box and we don't get it, are we getting an apology off the FA? Just wondering. Yeah. Yeah, that apology, by the way, wasn't for Everton, by the way. So don't think Everton, you've got an apology. It was really for the other side of Liverpool, the apology was for. I'm sorry that we messed up your title challenge. Anyway, we're not on about that. Well, we're not exactly shot, and we've not actually put a shot on target fully yet, have we? Come on, Riyadh. Riyadh's playing stuck in the mud here. Come on, what are you doing? He's playing stuck in the mud at London Road. Anyhow, we get beat tonight, or just a draw. There's a title for your thumbnail. City, stuck in the mud. Hey, I'm here all night. Ruben Diaz now. Right foot, plays it out to Gabby. Gabby, absolute shocking that. Oh, it was Mahrez, not Gabby. My apologies to Gabby. It was Mahrez. Go on, Fernandinho. He's going to love this sort of game. There are one or two players that will be a bit like, I don't fancy this. What is that? Oh, dear. It was awful. Here we go then. So we are approaching 40 minutes in. Posh nil, City nil, FA Cup 5th round. I am going to bring Rob back in a minute because I want to get his take on the first 40 odd minutes so far. Pep's playing charades with people. It's a book. Fishing rod. Go and fishing. He's doing something. I don't know what he's doing. See, Rob just ignored. Rob said earlier on, this is ignore Rob time. It's ignore Martin time. Apparently so, Roman, yeah. Told you, they're having a game of stuck in the mud. Leave them alone. Here comes Diaz now. Did Diaz just do that? Oh, did Diaz just do that? Was he dicking about with the ball with himself? Oh, was he chasing shadows? You wouldn't have it any other way, Ronnie. They had a tractor on it 10 minutes before kickoff. So you're going, go down that side. Oh. Here comes Gundogan now, ball in. And it's straight into the hands of the Peterborough goalkeeper. 38 and a half on the clock, and it's a big punt up the field to Poku now. Poku, the number 15 for the Posh. Now he plays a nice ball inside. Peterborough now going to have a rare little foray into the Manchester City half of the pitch. Checks, turns, they come back inside now, going down to the left. So here's Fuchs on the left-hand side. Oh, no, Fuchs in the middle. Who was that? Oh, that was Poku. You have to excuse me. I'm not quite educated on the Portsmouth Peterborough team. I don't watch them week in, week out, so I don't know. It was a big ball back stick, headed it down, and Grealish carries it away. And Gundogan, oh, the tricks are out. Still kill. Look at City here. Oh, beautiful football. Goes into the mud patch. Mahrez looks absolutely shattered already. He's like, my legs can't carry it anymore. Mahrez ball in. Someone back stick. Grealish. Zinchenko. This is literally rinse and repeat from 40 minutes ago, this. Fernandinho. It's literally just watch that. It was the same ball that Zinchenko did 40 minutes ago. City are trying, they're probing, they just can't. Hey, Abdallah, what do you want him to do? Play football? Of course they're going to park the bus. Gundogan, and it's wide, and he's unmarked, and he's wide. I don't know. Oh, it's the FA Cup. Oh. Mahrez with a great ball in. Gundogan, no one near him, apart from the Peterborough defender who eventually two-armed him into the back there. Remember, there is no VAR tonight, so if anyone says, where's VAR? That was a penalty. There's no VAR. You're down to the old-fashioned referee's decision tonight. Ward up to, I think that was Fuchs. Keep getting these Fuchs and Poku mixed up. Ward is literally, their number 23. He's been in the battle tonight. Captain of the battleship. Oh, lovely play from Zhao. Oh, and it's out for Manchester City's 8th or 9th corner. Not really, Muddy Duck. I'll be honest with you, I don't. Which generally will tell me that there probably will be a goal coming now. Zinky now. Taking short. Aki at the back stick. Cleared away by Edwards. Out for... oh, it's from right, sorry. Roman's not happy. Oh, Abdallah, you could say that about a shitload of this team tonight, mate. Don't start your Grealish agenda. Name me a player who has bloody showed up so far. That's the corner. That's the corner, ref. Comes up to Peterborough, man. Oh, dear. .43 on the clock, which is just a warm-up game for the derby. Come on. warm-up game for the derby. It's like Rocky. Get the Rocky music out. We're just warming up. Warming up the tyres, warming up the legs. That's all we're doing at the moment. Jack Grealish down to Gabriel Jesus, takes one in the back. Hey, Roman, there's Gabby for you. You said, where's he been? He's there. Just told the referee where to go. 43 on the clock. Peterborough 0, City 0. Half a job done for Peterborough so far. Job 50% done. They'll be happy. They'll be ecstatic with this. Maybe they threw Saturday off thinking, screw it, we'll put all our energy into tonight. We'll see later on. 43-20 on the clock. Peterborough 0, City 0. Peterborough now playing a nice little bit of possession ball for the first time in a while. And there comes big ball over the top. Ake does get an header onto that. The referee, Mr. Madler, signals for offside. Ake's down on the floor. Edison's over to check. Jones is making sure he's all right. Zinchenko looking very, very concerned. He looks out cold there. Oh, no, he's just moved his legs. He's moved. You've always got to just be a bit touch on the careful side, especially with a concussion or something like that. But he goes right, he's one of them right over the top. Got the wind taken out of him. Put that wind back in. Fired on the way down. Look at him. Boof. Oi. Take one for the team, son. You can just see all that wind just go straight out of his body. Come on, 20 people watching. Let's have 20 likes. Come on. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Give us a follow here on the Mancunian Way. It's free of charge. We don't do any charging money around here. Gabriel Jesus, Tamares to Phil Foden, who's literally had the first 10 minutes, and then you've not seen him all game. Fernandinho, who has been in the thick of it, and that was candy from a baby by the Peterborough man. Jones now, he thought he was away there, was Jones. Blue Moon 2000, another non-performance from Grealish. Are we not mentioning any other teams? There's 1 minute about added time. We're not mentioning any other players. Is Grealish the only one? Because he has been non-existent, but so's a shitload of others. Tell me where you've seen Phil Foden. Jesus! He air kicks it. He bloody air kicks it. Oh, wow. He's onside by an absolute country mile. Just it. Puts it too high. Done more than bloody Foden at the minute. 0-0 at half-time here at the Housing Unit Stadium. Look at Peterborough. They're loving it. Taking a piss out of us here. Look at him. It's half-time, calm down. Look at him. Why are they having a party at half-time at 0-0? Oh, wow. We'll get Rob back in a minute for a bit of half-time refreshments. Hello. Right.
It's a scientifically proven fact that Martin either wants to go for a piss or a cigarette. He gets to go to neither.
I want my tablets. Hello, Charlie's back. They are, Lewis. They are mocking us. That was... listen, we've had all the play. But we can't put the ball on target. We just can't put the ball on target at the moment. We cannot. Never mind putting the ball in the net. We can't even test their goalkeeper. And like Ronnie said, their goalkeeper is third choice goalkeeper. And we're not testing him. So, yeah, we need to be testing this goalkeeper. Peterborough have done exactly what I thought. No, I'll be honest with you. I'll be laugh. I will be honest with you. I was expecting Peterborough to come out and have a very, very fast momentum, high tempo first 10 minutes. I thought they'd go for it, try and catch us cold. And they haven't. They've literally been patient, defended very, very well, men behind the ball. But let's be honest, we've not put them under any kind of pressure. And this is a continuation of our last few games. Our last few games have all been exactly the same. Very slow, very methodical, very not excited. Takes a long time to get our eye in. And
I think you didn't mean to say methodical then, Martin. I know you were trying to extend the birth of your lexicon, but I don't think methodical was the one you were going for, Paul.
I just think it's been very slow for about 5 weeks now. It's been slow for about 5. Listen, it's been slow probably all the way back from the Arsenal game. We've never really bounced any time since we beat Arsenal. And sometimes you get into this little rut and you get into this little problem and you've got to get out of it. And I've always said the way Manchester City beat teams convincingly is when you watch them in the first 5 or 10 minutes and they bounce out of that stadium. They bounce on it onto that pitch, out the tunnel, I meant to say there. When they bounce out the tunnel and they go for it from the first whistle. They start playing it round the back within the first couple of... You know exactly what kind of game you're in for. Big style, Jack Lee. Slowed down for weeks. It looks as though Pep's just thought... Pep was always win with style, win with everything, win with excitement. And now it's gone down to like twitchy bum time in every single game. Every game he's down to twitchy bum. And like people are saying there's a lot of crosses coming in to nobody. The best chance fell to Ilkay Gundogan with his little header. Mahrez, with his 300th cross of the night, got the ball in. Gundogan came off his man, had a bit of room. Little header in, nowhere, wide. And I'm sorry, Peterborough will tell you, we will win this. Don't get me wrong. I have no doubt we will win this. We'll win this probably 2 or 3-0, probably going on. I've no doubt. Someone said earlier, this is literally will be a Cheltenham game, and it probably will. We'll literally just tire them out. But you see what it means to them. They're coming off high-fiving at half-time. They're over the moon. And we're sat on the moon. Nowhere near the bloody thing at the minute. I don't even know if he's there. There's no youngsters on the bench. That's my big gripe on the youngsters. There's not one on the bench. Sorry, Kieran Slicker. He's no chance. He's just the second goalkeeper that we always get. This would be even worse, Jack Lee. This would be worse. These are bottom of the championship. They've won about 3 games all season. This would be worse, mate. Big time. We have a Mahrez fan in the chat who clearly loves Mahrez, which is not wrong with that. But he needs to improve second half because first half, he ain't been at the races. Phil Foden, I thought he'd come alive in the middle.
Hi everybody, it's me Robert with your halftime analysis. Well, let's look at this. There's a very famous intellectual called Richard Dawkins who believes that the process of evolution in life is a uphill walk, a saunter, very slow pace, very very clinical, very slow, gradual process. And if you imagine for a second that we're in Greece and the year is 2000 BC and we're looking at a pebble in our hand and the wind is slowly eroding it. That's Manchester City right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're playing with Ruben Diaz at right centre-back, who had the best season of his life last season at left centre-back, with John Stones at right centre-back. We've got Nathan Aki, who plays one game a season at left centre-half. They're not doing anything wrong, not having a goal, but you basically put a hodgepodge team together. You've got Zinchenko, who's had less minutes than Martin has on a treadmill. Not his fault, but his best attribute is defending, and we don't have to defend down his side. We've got Fernandinho in at centre defensive midfield, who is an old veteran, an old season pro. We all love him to bits. We'd let him marry our daughters, whatever you want to say. But he's older than me, which means he's fucked. So we're not getting any creativity or any defence out of him because it's not necessary. You've got Ilkay Gundogan in there, who is the best centre midfield in the world. Unfortunately, how's he supposed to do anything when there's no forward movement? You've slammed Phil Foden into that centre midfield, which is completely pointless. Maybe in 8 years' time, that's where he wants to be playing. Great, love it, but no creativity at all. You've got Jack Grealish on the wing. Might as well just put a fucking dustbin on the wing and a fucking number 10 shirt because it's totally pointless. You've got Riyad Mahrez at centre forward. I've not heard Martin say his name all game. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. And then you've got Gabriel Jesus on the other wing. These are all great players, apart from Jack Grealish, who's shite. But they're a hodgepodge. They're not a team. This team. I would love somebody to find the statistics on how many times this 11 has played together ever. The most they've probably ever played together is in training. This is for all intensive purposes almost a second 11.
Yeah.
And it's just a hodgepodge. It's just a hodgepodge. It's not a team. And the problem is, on the bench, what have we got on the bench to change that? He'll probably throw Sterling, Bernardo and De Bruyne at it. But, I mean, fuck me, what's he going to do? Put De Bruyne in midfield so we're just as slow as we've been anyway. So,
Would
whatever.
You put De Bruyne on
and
this
the
pitch?
thing is, this is... what?
Would you put De Bruyne on this pitch?
I don't give a shit about De Bruyne, mate. If he snaps his ankles on a fucking Battle of the Somme, it's fine, whatever. But I give up. I just fucking give up. We'll win this game 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Who gives a fuck? Whatever. They're not going to score. We're not going to score. But somebody will poke up and it'll go in a fucking Aki's ass. Whatever. But honestly, Jack Lee, our form's dropping at the wrong time. Our form's been like this. Martin said it a minute ago. Our form's been like this since the Arsenal game, mate. We've just managed to sort of scrape through it all. The fact that we've got the derby on Sunday, this lot need a rocket up their arse. Seriously. And Pep Guardiola as well for the derby needs to put Bernardo in that midfield. If he fucking doesn't, then I'm just going to riot.
I'm not going to say anything about the derby and Pep because I'm going to make my point about that in our previews coming up this week. But boy, I have a very big battle cry to say to our manager because he needs to start taking the derby fucking seriously for the first time in his life. Anyway, well,
I feel like there's a kit clash as well, Charlie. The kit clashes with my sense of aesthetics, and I fucking think it's disgusting. But that's Manchester City for you. Go and buy it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a kit clash. I think there's an attitude clash at the moment. One team wants to win. One team has gone with the attitude that they only have to turn up and win. And that simply is not good enough right now. We need to totally change. Do you know what really worries me? This is my big worry. Is there are players there who have not played in a while. You would think they are busting at the gut to prove a point tonight. So Phil Foden, who's begged for so long to play midfield, you'd think, I'm going to prove it tonight. You would think Zinchenko, the way he is, and maybe he's too pumped up, I don't know. With everything, the emotion going around that lad's body, you can see he's desperate to score. He literally has probably got something written under his shirt and he wants to show it off. I can already imagine.
Scored a what? The Tiddlywinks Championships. Let me Google it for you.
I just simply, it has to change. Jack Grealish has got a shitloads to prove. You'd think he'd prove it. Gabriel Jesus, listen, there's going to be a change up top next season. So you think Gabby would be like, right, I'm going to prove it to Pep.
Hey, Ronnie, do you remember Dusty Bin?
Pardon?
Remember Dusty Bin, Ronnie? He's on the wing in a number 10 shirt.
I just... Let's not panic. We'll get through. I've no doubt we'll get through tonight. But I'm telling you now, for the last few weeks, there's been a little bit of a nasty stench going on in this Manchester City squad. And the problem is, because we've won all the games, everyone is happy to carry on and pretend it's all right. And what we get is, oh, it's good. Oh, don't worry, we'll win the league. Oh, this is what top teams do. And you know what? I'm sorry. They're lying to themselves. They're kidding themselves. They're not wanting to face what's in front of them. Because anyone can say since the Arsenal game, we have been slow as hell. And we've not been with it. The Tottenham defeat, do you know why we all weren't that amazed about the Tottenham defeat? Because we all were expecting it. We were all expecting to get beat at some point. And you know what? How Manchester City-esque is it that we come out bang fighting on Saturday and Sunday afternoon in the derby? We'll see. Laporte coming on. If that's true, I don't know. If that's true, I presume it's for Ake because Ake has had a bit of a run around. I presume it's maybe through that bump he's taken in the first half. Oh, the quarter-final draw is on Thursday afternoon. Oh, during our live stream. During our live derby issue on Thursday, we'll be able to give you the live quarter-final FA Cup draw, and hopefully we'll be in it. Yeah, half-time so far. Well, the latest game so far, it's all 0-0. Peterborough 0, City 0, Palace 0, Stoke 0, and Middlesbrough 0. Spurs 0. The Peterborough fans are desperate. They all want it. There's no Gallagher. Well, there's no Gallagher there in the City end. Ooh. No Gallagher there. Chewing his chewing gum. He's like, oh, I'm on Telehammer. Don't look back in anger, lad. Anyway, right.
Fuck the Gallaghers. Fuck them. Can't respect anyone who gets famous being a mank and then fucks off to London. Bye. Bye, Gallaghers.
Laporte is on. Looks like it's Ake who has... John Stones is on as well. Is that Stones as well on? Yeah, John Stones is on and Laporte is on. So Ake and Diaz have both gone. Brand new back line. Brand new back line, boys. So Stones... I'm going to have to move my legs, just cramped up. Stones and Diaz. Stones and Laporte are on. And Diaz and Ake have been hooked at half-time. Grealish there with a decent run, taking down a City of a very, very dangerous free kick in a difficult area. No, we've just swapped two centre-backs, Money Duck. They'll call it rotation. But here we go, 46 minutes on the clock. Ball in, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And it remains Peterborough 0, Manchester City 0. Rob, did you not hear me when I said start the clock? Rob, I did say we're off. He must have heard me. Same old Addy at the minute. Same old, mate. Same old. Did you all hear me say, right, and we're off? You all heard me say that, didn't you? I've not just literally thought about that, have I? The Peterborough man is down, 47 minutes coming up. Is it Kent down? Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, that hurt. He stuck a boot right in the face. I mean, yeah, he does sort of. Oh, it's accidental. Ow. Ow. Yow. Someone right in the face. Yeah, I think that, Stephen. Run through the teams for you. Manchester City, Edison in goal, Cancelo at right back, Zinchenko at left back, Stones and Laporte are now the two centre-backs. Diaz and Ake coming off. Fernandinho, Phil Foden and Silke Ilke make up the midfield with Jack Grealish, Riyad Mahrez and Gabriel Jesus taking up the forward line. Peterborough now 48 minutes on the clock. Here come the big launch with a throw in, flick on, and that should have been 1-0 to Peterborough, I will not lie. That could and should have been 1-0 to Peterborough. Big throw, flick on the head of by Laporte. The man at the back stick runs in, and he's not hitting. Oh, wait, no, does it, the Peterborough man? Oh. Not great, Cal, if I'm honest with you, mate. I'll be totally honest with you. That was a chance, and here come Peterborough now. Peterborough, and that Chris. Oh, what a challenge from Foden! It's a free kick to City in the end, but Zinchenko sort of, I think, got caught up there. Jones had a swing, missed it. Phil Foden saves the day because he was coming on to that. What a challenge from Phil. Absolute challenge, lad. I just think he's changed the two. So I think that was it Andy or Muddy Duck? Someone said I can't remember who it was. I think we were always changing our two centre backs. I think that was the plan. 50 minutes in, unless we hear different at full time. Cancelo now. Ball in. Gabriel at the back. His stake. And ends it wide over. Yeah, that's what I think. I think we will grind them down eventually. That's what I mean. I think we'll probably win 2 or 3-0 in the end. I do think we'll win. Heaven forbid we get beat here, I tell you. Go on, Riyad Mahrez. But what was Matt? Right. Come on, Riyad. Got to be stronger there, mate. I think it might only be for the derby, I think that, right? Soon find out anyway, Lewis. Approaching the 6/3, about 30 minutes away. Go on, foot. Big bloody stronger there, Phil. Cancelo now. Inside to Fernandinho. Thomas Donahue, welcome, mate. How are you? Hope you're good. 52 minutes, Peterborough 0, City 0. Cancelo now down to Zinchenko to Jackie Grealish, back to Silky Ilka. Inside to Zinchenko. You can see the man, he's desperate to bang one in. Yeah, I got a feeling it'll be Sterling, KDB, and probably Bernardo will all end up coming on. Just, yeah. Yep. Been saying it for a very long time, Michael Fina. Very, very long time. And I got called out for it, told I was always talking waffle, and I've always said it was always happening. And nobody just... Listen, I get why people didn't want to believe it, but believe it. They're nowhere near going to be played ready. And then, go on, Mahrez is away. Go on, Mahrez. Pass the damn thing. Mahrez just ran there like... Look, he's got Gabby. Look, Gabby's there. Come on, look up. There's the time. Look, it's just head down, bang. Yeah, this end of the pitch is actually a lot better, Ronnie. A lot better, mate. I'll give you that. Don't be daft muddy, we don't do directs. Pep Guardiola you're talking about here? The only direct Pep does is probably direct line for his car insurance. Cancelo. Johnny Stones back across to Emerick Laporte. The Englishman to the Spanishman. Said to the Brazilian, I'm going to pass it to the Portuguese. He's joking there somewhere. Cancelo now. Give him an option. Jack Grealish now to Zinke, to back to Laporte. They're just saying, and the problem is, the lap would have been absolutely perfect for this. Can you imagine the lap against this lot? Big old bustling English old-fashioned striker, roughing them up in the box. Phew. Can you imagine the lap against this lot? Couple of sneaky elbows there. Big towering, powerful headers. Instead, we just, put the crosses in to absolutely no one but 4'2" midgets who are about as English as snail porridge. Ball in from Poku, and that's Edison's all day long.
Being English matter, Martin?
Pardon?
Well, you said they're about as English as snail porridge. What's being English got to do with the price of milk?
I'm talking about an old-fashioned English striker that Delap is. I just think Delap going on here would have roughed him up. Proper like mud, blood, guts and thunder. You can just, yeah. Oh, do you remember like Burnley that bought that Vegas? Now this is his game, Vegas' game, this. Big bustling striker. Chris Wood. Look at Chris Wood. This is the perfect game for Chris Wood up top.
Well, you've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Martin Horsfield wants to sign Chris Wood for Manchester City.
I never once said I want to sign him. I'm sorry. Get off. Don't start twisting it. Is that a fan or is that his assistant manager doing the jumping around stuff there. What's the shot? You know what I got told though the other day? The Everton game, we played brilliant second half. Brilliant second half. Yeah. I know the Happy Clapping Brigade wants to say that we are, magnificent every time. But come on. Sometimes you got to be a little bit honest. Oh, and that's not honest. Yeah. Oh. Well, we put Grealish in the bed. At least you've even got a red nose ready for him, Rob. Is that meant to be a clown, or have you done it for Red Nose Day coming up? Have we done that by total accident with the red nose? I mean, to be fair, Roman has a point. I mean, for all of you having a pop at Grealish right now, there are worse players on this pitch right now. Not one of you said anything about it. Not one. So, are you going to make a dustbin for Jesus as well? You are going down your agenda road here a bit, Rob. You are starting to do agenda road. Just a touch now. They got forgetting with the throw in. You'd think we'd learn. Approaching the 60-minute mark, ball is bowled out quickly there, folding onto Riyad Mahrez. Come on, Riyad. Come on, Riyad. Let's do something. I wouldn't say Jesus has a shitload of credit in the bank, mate. Let's be honest. I don't think he does. A few decent games at the start of this year doesn't give you a shitload of credit. I have no agendas, line sod. Come on! Oh, play it in. Somebody play it in. Oh. 60 minutes, hour gone, 0-0. And it's going to be a throw in to Peterborough. And he's got your number, Rob. Rob has an agenda. It's against the world. Oh, no, it went out there, yeah. Oh, my leg has gone. I'm in agony at the minute. I can't move my leg. So when you've got a dodgy spine, what's his Phil Foden doing there? Control him, Inan. Yes! Get in! Mahrez! Little beauty. Dances his way in. That's better. Foden, he had over kit that. Grealish there, ball into Foden. Foden there just took a clattering, did overplay, but Mahrez picks up that loose ball. Dances inside, left foot, does what he always does. And Manchester City take the lead in this FA Cup 5th round. Now, let's see if that gets us going. Let's see if that gets us going now. The dancing is there. And Coulson, shut them, sunshine. Shut them. Coulson, bang. Between the legs. Pep. Yeah. Oi, hello, Diddy. That's not an happy Pep Guardiola. Don't all think that's an happy Pep. Pep not happy bunny. Yeah, we've all seen Noel Gallagher, mate. Yeah. But let's talk about Pep not happy bunny. Yeah, right, 62 on the clock. Here we go. Mahrez back to João Cancelo. Don't forget, post-match, we will get into the nuts and the bolts. Oh, rich.
Why is it that Riyad Mahrez is the only one who can score a goal for City?
Because he's the only one who shoots. "62 minutes on the clock." It'd be all right if them long throw-ins didn't nearly give me a heart attack. You know what I mean, Rich? When they're nearly scoring off these long throw-ins. No, you're not allowed to say that, Ronnie. You've got to follow the agenda and say it's Jack Grealish. Everyone else is allowed to have a brilliant game. Oh, SOS is going to get
You can say whatever you want about any fucking player. You can do anything you want. You can say anything. You can say Grealish is your favourite.
Oh!
You can say you only support City because of Mahrez. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
I only support City because of Robert Campbell.
But at the end of the day, you look ridiculous.
Listen, who's this Rainbow Fanta lad? Absolute moron.
The thing that you've got to remember is I'm a mank. Everything's a joke. Everything. Especially your mum.
By the way, that's a corner. It did, Ronnie. It did. I agree with you. That's what I've said that already, SOS. He's been far from the worst player tonight. Don't even get me going on Gabby tonight, because I'm sorry, Gabby was... I'm going to start a Where's Gabby book. Anonymous.com.
You know, with this Peterborough kit, man, I'm sort of like... I'm waiting for Carlos Arbor to set Bob Taylor up or something, or what was
How
that?
Does that look like the bloody Gillingham kit?
What? No, it does. Or the Berry
Ow.
kit. It looks a bit like the Berry kit, or it looks a little bit like it. Is Matt Holland gonna score a 40-yard screamer for Ipswich?
Ipswich, I'll give you. I'll give you Ipswich. I don't think I'm having. I mean, I do get Pat's issue. He said it looks like the laser blue from the 90s. Oh, Mahrez is not happy. Do you know what really bothers me even more? We're 65 minutes in, and instead of maybe getting some of our key plays off for the rest of the derby, we're not even going to be allowed to do that in this game. Unless, Pep, that isn't a penalty, Mahrez. Don't be soft. Just, I don't know. Oh, wow! And they're through it.
That is a banned word. Whenever we're doing an FA Cup stream, nobody is allowed to say the W word. Thomas, you naughty boy. The W word is a banned word on this channel.
That wasn't a foul. Well, why is the referee blown up there? Laporte ran into him. Oh dear. Referee's had a bit of a mare there, son. I mean, he scored the goal as well. I've got a feeling that Ronnie... I'm not having Laporte was fouled there, football guy, no chance. It is a contact sport, you know. It is a contact sport. My word, it's become a bloody soft game. Go on. Yeah. Oh, I thought Gabby had scored. He assaulted him. He peppered him as well. Here comes Mahrez down the right-hand side. Mahrez now. Trying to get it into Phil Foden. Can't get it there. Foden's now sliding all over the place. Their player deliberately took him out. Give over. Give over. Oh, ball over the top. Here comes Jackie. Yes! What a touch.
Did Dusty Bin just score?
Dusty Bin just got a nice goal as well. Nice first touch and ooh. Look at this little turn there. Phil Foden, not offside. Lovely little first touch. Took it away from the defender. And in there from.
Oh, let's not all lose our minds, yeah. Jack Grealish is looking like a good player against Peterborough.
Since you put Dusty
against, no, can we just point out that we're playing against Peterborough? Can we just recognise that we're playing against? Where are they in the league, Martin? Aren't they like nailed to the bottom of their league?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is their third choice goalkeeper. So before we all get super excited about fucking this revolutionary Midlander, let's put a bit of perspective on it. Well,
we spent 100 million to score a goal against Peterborough, and everyone's having a wank. Everyone get the lube out. Where's Rainbow Fanta? He's gone quiet. Anyway, I'm only joking. Super Jack, Super Jack, Super Jackie Grealish.
Martin, I'm giving you your one and only warning. If you use the Super Kevin Horlock song for Jack Grealish one more time, I will delete the channel and every single video from it.
I heard that. You've just heard that live on the channel, haven't you? Oh, dear. Did you hear him threaten me to delete the channel? Dear me. Anyway,
Kevin Horlock song, Martin. Not fucking Jack Waffle Merchant song.
Oh dear. Why is he trying to knock out Fernandinho?
Roman Empire, you don't want to encourage him, mate. I don't have a bluff. I'll do it just for the fucking sake of it.
Zamodix there has decided he wants to have a fight with Fernandinho for some weird reason. He's going to get a yellow card. Fernandinho's getting booked now for some weird reason.
Oh, wait a minute. I've just seen Stephen Dempster there. Stephen Dempster, some of the comments you've made on this channel have been absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And, by the way, John Stones is better than Emerick Laporte. So, sorry,
right,
mate.
Let's all calm down.
No. Let's not. No, Martin. No, you were not peace-loving fucking hippies over here, Martin. We're facts merchants. We do statistics and we do observation with our eyes. And what we do with the statistics and the observation with our eyes is rely on our FA qualifications. Anyone thinks that Laporte is better than John Stones, you're in the bin. You're in the dusty fucking bin.
Ronnie, don't wind him up. I don't know why. Why did Fernandinho get booked there? He didn't do out wrong.
He could have been killed.
Well, Peterborough just subbing everyone now. Poku's off, Samodix is off, and Marriott Brown and Clark Harris are on. I don't get it. Because someone tell me why Fernandinho got booked then. Because I'm a bit lost. Here comes that big throw-in again. Big header on. Jesus as, listen, I'm not going to pop at Zinchenko tonight, Sean. I'm not. I get why Zinchenko's played mentally and emotionally. maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to pop at him. And that's 2-1. Is he at the post? Has he saved that? Is he at the post? Oh, Jack Grealish, that was dirty what he just did there, son. And that's a foul. That's a foul. Laporte just got clobbered again. By Zamadix. I thought it was Zamadix again. Oh, it was saved by Edison. I thought he crapped one against the post. I was going to say nearly crap one off, but that's that big dodger. We're not past the watershed yet. Manchester City 2-0 up here at London Road. And no, I'm not going to call it the Western whatever stadium. Mahrez has played through. And what the hell is that? Absolute get there, Mahrez. Fernandinho plays an absolute quality ball over the top. Mahrez, all he's got to do, hold up. Gabby's there. They're all racing in, and he just does that. Who are you bringing on? Snow, no, hang on a minute. We haven't got a bunch of kids here, Muddy Duck. So screw that one. No, we ain't got a bunch of kids. Leave them. Let Kevin, Bernardo, and bloody Sterling have a rest. Let's be honest, should have been Delap, McAtee, and all that should have been on that bench tonight. But no, everyone seems to think that Pep's suddenly going to start playing the EDS team at some stage. Because Cole Palmer played one game against Everton, everyone now thinks that the EDS is going to get a chance. Forget it. He teases you. He plays with your emotions. And you don't get it. Exactly, Louis Shakes. He don't get it. No, not happening. He'll tease you. It's Cole Palmer against Everton. Ah, look, just a little tease. It's like Bully. Do you remember Bullseye when he used to go, here's what you could have won? That's what he does. Cole Palmer. Here's a player you could have. Cole Palmer's gone from playing against Everton to bloody supporting them. Bloody in the away end against them. Ironic. Anyway, here comes Grealish. Down the left. Figure that one out. How do you go from playing against Everton, starting against Everton, to being in the away end against them? Work that one out. Anyway. See, nobody's got an answer back to that. Nobody's got an answer back to it because you can't answer it. When KDB's bloody injured, he's not sat in the away end, is he? Anyway, Edison, Fernandinho, 75 minutes gone. Peterborough 0, City 2. Goals from Riyad Mahrez and Jack Grealish in the second half. But he won't play anyway, Ronnie. That's my whole point. Doesn't matter if he's bloody injured. Injury means nothing. These kids, Ronnie, will not get a chance. The EDS is for one thing. Making money. That's it. Oh, Cancelo. Oh, George. Oh, I mean, Fernandinho, what are you doing there, son? Go on, Riyad. Oh, was he lying down on the bloody ground when he saved that? No, I didn't watch it. I have got City Plus, Thomas, but I didn't watch it, mate. I was at my mother and father's last night. Gundogan, ball in 76 minutes, 2-0 City. Give over, Ronnie, loads of chances. Oh, give over, Ronnie, loads of chances. You're having a laugh. Loads of chances. Go on, go on, go on. It's it. It's it. Someone just hit the damn thing. Justice for what? Justice for the what? Justice for the but yeah. Justice for the idiots, exactly. Ronnie, give over having lots of chances. Give over, lad. Give over, lad. Oh, they're playing injured players now. I'm going to check that. Let's check that. I'm going to check that out. And Ronnie sat there pissing his sides while their man's injured. I would have a look at this. Cole Palmer. Let's see how many chances he's had. Just while they're injured and down. And trust me now, Ronnie sat there pissing his pants, going, "Oh, he's falling for it, he's falling for it." I've took a bite, I've had a nibble. I was going to say something else. There's Barry Fry. He's happy, buddy. He's had 4 chances this year. 4.
Martin,
4. Yes.
do the world a favour. Never use your laptop for anything other than this stream. You have a mobile phone. If you want to find something, use that. Look, he has this smile on his face as if he's like a little cheeky little imp. But what he doesn't realise is that he just fucking ruins it.
It's Ronnie. He's winding me up, the naughty boy. Look, Ronnie, but Rob, he's opening tabs again. Oh. Thank you, Michael. No, they're not, mate. I won't lie. They're not. They're not very good at all. I won't lie. I won't go into it, but the people who know. Oh, here come Peterborough now. 79 minutes gone. Michael Feeney, though, you are a legend. Thank you. You're not like that wind-up merchant, Mr. Bieber. Naughty Bieber. Anyway. So I was gonna say something there, but no, I'm not doing it. Oh. Coulson and Warder off for Peterborough, and Mumbat and Burrows are on. We're into the last 10 minutes here at London Road. Well, what are the other scores? Let's see what the other scores are like. Oh, look at this. Dusty bin, let's have a look. What's the other scores? But here come City now. Thank you, mate. No, especially to you, mate. I hope all the best for you, Michael. Oh, Palace and Stoke are 1 each. Oh, we're going to score it. What the hell? Someone shoot. Have we got do we get to Pep say don't shoot, lads? Get in that 6-yard box and just forget it. Rob trying to put me in the mud here. Look at him. How rude. Gundogan. Grealish. Ooh, referee. Jason little sod. He's currently Middlesbrough 0, Tottenham 0 at half time. And Tottenham, they're playing their bloody nearly strongest team. They've got Kane, Son, Winks, Sessegnon, Dayo, Romero, Lloris, they're all out. I don't know where it is. Robert Ward, you know what Rob's like, so just can't relax. We're having a giggle. We're going to bang it here. Gundogan. Oh, they're all about 9 foot tall in the wall. Need a ladder match. If you know, you know. Right, Zinchenko, 82 minutes gone. Manchester City have not made any substitutions since that early half-time one when the 2 centre-backs got changed, which, I'll be honest with you, I do think is planned. Foden with a lovely ball out to Noma. Was trying to go to Jack Grealish, but Jack was just stood on the byline there. 30 people in the chat. Let's Nick hit 30 likes. Come on. Give it a thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. That would be amazing. If you've forgotten to give it a thumbs up, you're naughty. You haven't subscribed, you're even naughtier. Give it a subscribe. Give it a like. Share it around. We are seriously on... we are on the march to 1,000 subscribers. What's he doing here? I mean, I think that's a bit of payback from Forward in that one. Michael Fina, don't. Michael, please, no. When there's a fire, you don't put fuel on it, mate. You don't stick a bottle of kerosene on it. Yeah, there you go, Danny. Just pause me. You pause it. You'll be all right then. I can't pause my game, mate. Scotty Mull, you're winding him up. Stop. Here comes Big John Stones now down the wing to João Cancelo. João Cancelo at 83 and a half on the clock. Cancelo's busting his way into the box and loses the possession. And it's out of play. I'm only joking, Michael Fina. It's a bit of a sore spot for our Rob because it's his favourite player. And here comes Peterborough now and Lemrit Laporte. Takes it over to the muddy area. Zinchenko. We will start going nearer to who everyone thinks is Manchester City's man of the match. How can a man dare really go outside? Yeah, I didn't mean that, Ronnie. You know what I mean. Oh, I said kerosene. Did I say kerosene? I thought I said kerosene. Anyway, I didn't mean kerosene. Right. Oh, skin again. Come on. 5 minutes on the clock. Oh! I mean, 2-0, I'll be happy, but let's start thinking of man of the match. Who is your man of the match for the Blues tonight? Because I can tell you one man it won't be is Gabriel Jesus. Sorry, but he's in the bin. I mean, do you know what? Big up to Peterborough tonight. They've had a go. They've tried to beat us at our own game. It's not worked. Big up to Peterborough, big style. I've got to give it to Peterborough. I really, really have. Come on, we're not at 30 likes yet. Give it a like. Come on, let's hit the big 3-0. The big 3-0. Imagine that. That's it. Everyone goes onto YouTube and go, let's hit the big 5,000. I'm like, let's hit the big 3-0. Start small. Oh, hang on. There's going to be jokes in there in a minute. I'll tell you a joke I was going to say later on, but I'll have to do it off air. Here come Peterborough now, 86 minutes on the clock. And Peterborough trying to make it a grandstand finish here by getting a late goal to set up what probably will be a barnstorming 5 minutes, probably 3-4 minutes. It depends what he's going to put on. There's Gabby there. I mean, I personally think there's more chances of us getting a third than they have getting any kind of late revival going on. I don't think the pitch is out muddied up, I'll be honest with you. You're not going to like this, but probably my man of the match is probably going to be... I'm not going to say it. Here comes Grealish now. Oh, what a save. Good effort. Tremendous save by the goalie there. Comes in, bends it round with his right foot. Shimmies, glides. And the goalie there, right foot. It's a big right hand. Nicks it over the line. They're giving it to them. 88 minutes on the clock. Going to get in. Oh, and Fernandinho there trying to come in on the back stick to get a late one. Well, Lewis, some of us do, some of us don't. We all know who don't. Oh. Dusty being man of the match. We'll discuss that in the post-match. 89 minutes on the clock. We're about to find out what the fourth official is about to put up. Jack Grealish now cutting inside on the left. Oh, he just lost his balance there from the little 1-2 with Phil. Stop putting Iniesta there. Oh, of course he hates us. Absolutely despises us. I mean, Danny Mills, I get, he just doesn't like us, full stop. Danny Mills didn't like us the day he signed his bloody contract to play for us. He didn't like us, Danny Mills.
No, I'm really not joking. Lee Dixon is from Manchester, and he is a Manchester City fan. He's just never said one good thing about City ever, which makes me inclined to believe that he is a type of Manchester City fan like me, i.e. not a plastic, more than he is like Martin, who's Happy Clappy FC.
Oh, of course I'm Happy Clapper. I love it. You're just a miserable bastard. Got to do a bit of Happy Clappy, Rob. Come on now. You know there are people who are actually going to think I am now Happy Clapper. Oh, Big John Stones in that is. Oh, wow. Oh, dearie me. Laporte. Oh. Oh, Pep's like laughing because I think I'd laugh because I'd rather cry if I was. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, Laporte. Should we say he was stretching? I mean, the ball was a peach of a ball. Stones with the big header back across, and Laporte, all he had to do was sort of, I don't know, 2 minutes of injury time, but yeah, no. Laporte in the mud, mate. Put Laporte in that dustbin. Miss of the season. Probably with the opposition, yeah, probably. Here comes Zinchenko now. Jack Grealish now. There's 1 minute left of the injury time.
There's actually, strangely you say that, Addy, there's actually some photographs of Martin in the shed at Stamford Bridge.
There is?
From about 2008.
Rob, will you stop telling everyone?
Yeah, that might be true, Thomas Donaghy. Yeah, I totally agree. Lee Dixon does slag City off and he slags City players off. But he is a Manchester City fan. I know that as 100% fact. But like I said, he's more like me than Martin.
I love Ronnie. Should we just say we're stretched? Listen, all right, I'm going to be honest. Should I tell him, Rob? Or should I save it for post-match? Do you think the truth needs to come out now, Rob?
Tell him what?
Just about my fake Manchester City being a fan of.
I don't give a shit. Say whatever you want.
Always in a right mood.
I'm not in any mood. I get put in a mood when I get accused of being in a mood that I'm not in.
My missus.
Get in the fucking bin.
And that is it.
I'll be frankly honest with you, Martin. We're playing an FA Cup game on a Tuesday night, which is incredibly disrespectful to the FA Cup because it's the oldest cup competition in the world, and it should get its own weekend out of respect that it's the biggest cup competition in the world.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We're playing away from home, a 7:15 kickoff on a Tuesday night. The world is quite literally on the border of fucking World War III and an apocalypse, and you want me to get fucking G'd up about Dusty Bin on the fucking left wing banging in a goal. If we want to be honest about things, Martin, fucking Jack Grealish has found his level against Peterborough. Fucking happy clappy. Let's write a fucking Jack Grealish song. Let's unveil a fucking banner. You want me to be happy when the world is in the state it's in, when you keep bouncing your desk up and down like a fucking trampoline, and when we just barely fucking scrape past Peterborough? We've got the fucking Manchester Derby on Sunday, Martin. If we play anything like that in the Manchester Derby, we're in the fucking bin. And you want me to be happy?
I only asked the question.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you did. I'm only kidding, don't worry.
I only asked the question. What you got to realise is me and Rob are auditioning for our own show. Anyway, listen, Manchester City have beaten Peterborough 2-0. But Rob actually does make, that joke there, Rob does actually make a stunning point. Why? But we'll get into that a bit more on a post-match, I think, because I would like to talk about that. I think it is a little bit of a disgrace how the FA Cup's been relegated to a midweek. But hey-ho, we move on. Manchester City are into the last 8 of the FA Cup, a cup that I am desperate and a lot of fans are absolutely desperate to win. But I think we can all be honest. There has to be massive, massive improvements in performances to get anywhere near trophies this year. And I know that people will go, that's negative, we've won. Listen, the best, I've always said this, the best time to analyse a team and get a team going is when you are playing bad and you win. Get them going. When you win, you can pick apart things. Because when you lose, you're running on emotion. You're running emotion and you might start making daft decisions. When you win a game, you can methodically pick it apart and really get into the guts and the blood about it and get it improved. Anyway, of course, Abdallah, and that's the best time is to pick apart a performance is when you win. Because like I said, when you lose, you run 100% of pure emotion and you should never, ever make choices on emotion. And that's coming from me. Yeah.
So what we're doing now is we'll say our goodbyes and we'll be back in a maximum of 15 minutes time and we'll be joined by some very special guests. Mr. J. Starling and Mr. A. Hitler will be joining us for a post-match. We just wanted to...
Don't forget Barry Fry.
Well, we just wanted to theme this, the end of the world theme stream. If City win the treble this season, it'll be great. We'll go out with a bang.
It's the end of... No, that's going too far. Carry on.
Yeah, we'll see you all in 15 minutes. Unless Martin, have a quick final thought right now, Martin, before we do leave. But be back here on YouTube in 15 minutes.
Yeah, we won. We're into the hat for the next round. That's what matters. But boy, there's a lot of fat to be chewed on after that one. See you in a bit.
Did you have a shutdown then for a second?
I think I had a bit of a. I don't know. Are we still live?
Yep.
Good job I didn't say what I was about to say then, innit?
Oh, Martin was gonna. Yep. Anyway, bye.